Hi guys, SHOMOFO here, back with some more awesome Robocraft fun, and yes, check it out. Although on the website it still says upcoming maintenance, I do believe we're actually in for this awesome AeroFlak update. What is all this? The AeroFlak cannon is a large high CPU, high armor anti-air cannon focused on dominating a portion of the sky for prolonged periods. It shoots physical projectiles in a straight line with a travel speed similar to plasma, so you need to lead your targets, and its shots explode within range of a player who isn't on the ground. It'll be interesting to check that out. The explosion radius is roughly the size of a mega bay. A mega bay! Gosh, deals DPS comparable to that of 6 disintegrator laser. I like that. Disintegrator laser against airborne targets, including raised hovers and jumping mech walkers, or half that against targets on the ground. It has twice the health of a mega laser and has 5 connection points, but weighs considerably more. Oh, good luck getting that in the sky, although that will be fun. That's a fun little picture there. And there's been lots of other improvements. They pushed back the fog, they've done some other stuff. I might come back and read through these, but in all honesty, you should go and check them out. You can check them out. I need to. I'm actually inside the game. It says we're in maintenance, but we're inside the game. I had a little play with this chap. It was fun. I had lots of fun with this chap. And, what else did I do? I'm trying to remember now. Oh, yes. I'm having a little bit of trouble with connection times at the moment. Apparently that's one of the bugs they fixed, micro lag. But I've noticed I've been having longer and longer server connection times, and that's been a little bit of an issue. But I took my TIE fighter out, and this was pre-flak. I'm up to about 95 of the millions. Have I got 95 of the millions? Is that correct? That's 95 millions of the RP. So I've still got a bit to do for my grind to 100 mil. But I just had a little play. I took my TIE fighter out. I imagine a blimp with this new flak weapon will just be ridiculous. I believe I also took my splendid Red Leader 1 out, and I had an excellent battle with that, and that was lots and lots of fun to play with. I really did enjoy rinsing around the battlefield with this chap. Really did enjoy that. And of course, I showed you we had Gwar out. But what are we gonna do now? The update is here, and we need to be doing something. So, I'm not sure what to do first. Should we look at it? Should we do we press T? Does the tech tree there anymore? What do we do? There we go, let's have a look. Oh, it's this crazy spiral. I don't like it. I know it's been like this for ages, but I haven't really had much need to cover this, as basically I'm not sure. I'm waiting for all of the updates to come out, and then I'm going to start a new, I'll start an alt account, and I'll play through from the beginning. The reason I haven't done so yet is I was aware that it wasn't just we were going to have one change, and then that was it. I knew there was going to be a couple of stages before all the changes come out. So it'd be kind of hassly to make a series starting from scratch and then have it interrupted and have to redo that. I can't even see it on here. Where is it? Have I got you? Is it just unlocked and I can't find you because this is just a random spiral of things? Okay, Free Jam, sort this out. Sort this nonsense right out. I'm not even going to look at it. I'm not going to look at it. I'm going to assume that if I go to hardware... Oh, look at that! That cost loads! Cost loads, though. It's cost so much money. Oh, yes. Whoa, well, this is going to make that grind to 100 million RP take just a little bit longer. I've bought 4 of them, and that's taken me down to 50. Okay, so I may have to change the details of the name competition slightly, or it might take forever for me to get that bot named. That's hilarious. Okay, let's find a bay. Okay guys, so believe it or not, I've done a little bit of time traveling. It is now the 17th. Yes, it's Sunday. Oh, we had all kinds of problems. On the day this came out, it kept going into maintenance. I built a couple of bots They weren't getting saved in the bays. I even had a bit of a game where I ended up, even though I just built a bot, I ended up taking out the initial frame, sort of a half track out into a game. And it just wasn't going anywhere for me. We kept going into maintenance, so I ended up packing it in for the day. And then yesterday I was having a lot of problems. I think some of it was my end, some of it was bad internet. My end, possibly caused by the lovely, lovely winter weather we're having here at the moment. The internet always does seem to go bad when it's particularly rainy. I have no idea why that is, but it does seem to happen. And also I was having some problems with logging into the game, missing object kind of information. Bug reports were sent, but I did manage to catch the awesome stream by Drognin and Rick, and I believe Jack was there. That was quite fun watching those guys. But I'm back in. It's Sunday now, and this is pretty awful. And this is the other thing. I've waffled on so much in bits of videos that probably won't get edited into this one. I'm not sure where I'm up to and what I've gone over. But I just kind of thought, seeing as I've got 4 of these weapons, I'd test one on its own, see how that holds up, if it's viable. I'm really looking forward to when you can have a multi-weapon craft. Hopefully that'll be sometime in the future. I mean, this with a couple of SMGs and some plasma on it, lovely stuff, lovely stuff. But I've got a feeling that's a little way off just yet. But I thought, I've got 4 of these, so I'll dump one of them onto a little half track, and then I'll probably use the other 3 to build some kind of mecha with all 3 on. And I've probably gone a bit overboard with the EP on this. This still hasn't been tested in battle yet. I haven't really been on to play. It's been so unfortunate. Such a massive update like this, and I was there waiting to get on. And it's Sunday before I get a proper look. So I've still no idea how it affects my plasma bombers or what this is even really like out on the battlefield. I think the closest I've gotten to getting in with the flak is ending up with just the kind of the half track turning up in there. So what I'm going to do first is I'm going to take this into single player because there's something I need to know before I go into a game. Okay, so you're probably thinking, what are you doing in this single player practice mode? There's not going to be any air units to shoot at. Well, that is precisely my point. How does this weapon do? Ah, we can hit ground units. This is what I wanted to test. It's very weird where it's firing. Now, I'm kind of occasionally dealing damage to it. I can see the aim on this is something you're going to have to build up skill for. Sort of akin to the plasma. Oh, ouch. Glad I'm testing this as single player. Oh, they're really returning fire now. Okay, so I am sort of dealing them damage. Not as much as I'd expect to deal them. Can we actually... Can't really aim properly. Oh, there we go. I've got a weapon off. Wow. That was awesome. Okay, so I've destroyed that one. Now, it seems to hit them a lot easier if they're slightly more elevated than you are. If I come up higher than this guy, can I still shoot at him? Oh, he's in my way. Let's get that saber tiger out the way. Can I shoot down? Yeah, I managed to shoot down and destroy one. Okay, that's about all I wanted to know. If I could actually use this versus ground units was just something I needed to test. Okay, so now I know I can hit ground units. I was a little bit worried about how vulnerable this would be, especially in something like a TDM and only having one weapon on it. But I'm going to take it out into TDM and see how I do. Okay, so this is my current bot, and yes, I have called this Flak this after my it's quite a special looking bot. Wow, that's quite a nice plasma mega there. Asking me if this is the clues in the name. It really is. Okay, let's see if I can find any air. Not even sure at this range if I'm dealing any damage that way. Think I would prefer to have more weapons on this as a rail. Sending flak in that general direction. I'm going to see if I can come around. It doesn't zoom in terribly well. I suppose that might make it a little bit OP and make rails defunct if it could scope as well as rails do. But keep an eye in the sky. Okay, so there's a lot of enemy that way. They're all huddled over here. Get a hit on this guy? Not at all. Wow, it really is quite hard to land a hit. Oh, destroyed. Destroyed by Fluffy Turtle. Oh, actually it was Remy 1999. Well done, guys. Well done. Okay, that's not a bad amount of RP. And yes, oh, I can't believe I went and bought 4 of these when I was so close to the hundreds of the millions. I'm now only halfway there. I think what I'm going to have to do is possibly just call it on the name competition. I think I'll do that next in the next video. But for the time being, I think I'm going to strip away all of this this EP, and we're going to try and get this to carry. Oopsie, disconnected a block. We're going to try and get 3 of these onto here. Now, how far over would they have to go? Let me just see. And just to make this a little bit easier to colour in, or rather to see what I'm doing while I'm building, I'm just going to colour it in grey. Just a little bit easier to see than the black. And let me see, that's not even properly connected. Need to switch back. Apparently the decombobulator, I learned this from the live stream. If you notice when you switch between the gizmo for placing blocks and this, it's meant to transform, apparently, which will be interesting to see. Oops, I'm doing it a bit too much, getting carried away and pressing the wrong buttons. Okay, let's get you there and you there. Okay, so we could have them there, and then we can possibly have one on the front somewhere. Now then, does that fit onto anything? Let's get rid of the glass. Okay, so that fits on the front, okay. And it doesn't connect to anything there. Although it was, didn't we have it there? Okay, so that needs to come further forwards, like so. These guys, we need to connect, if at all possible. We're going to run out of cubes. Oh, we're going to have to lose some stuff here. Okay, that connects okay. We've only got a tiny little bit of CPU left. So, I think I'm just going to... How much have we got? Just 2. Really? Yikes. I think we're just going to add those 2 on there. Okay, so that's given us 3 of these things. it's not a perfect design. This has just been thrown together, a little half track to put these weapons on. They don't fit properly on there anymore now that I've gone for 3, but I can live with this just as a quick test. But let's at least try and make it look a little bit spanky. There we go, can't really fail with a black and I believe a bit of orange. I'm going to hide this one. They won't notice that's a gun. Because it's the same colour. They'll just think it's only got 2 guns. And what else? Oh, I think we can have some nice airfoils there. And that's quite splendid looking for no reason. And let's do that there. And that looks quite splendid. I'm not going to change the name on this. I think we just need to go and get this out into another TDM, and hopefully we'll see a little bit more aircraft. Okay. Looks like we've got a quite small team compared to the enemy. I'm hoping we've got a few guys who are going to port in any moment now. That's what I'm hoping. Otherwise, the enemy has got decidedly more players than us, which could be a problem. I can't see anything in the air. There's an air unit. Good stuff. It's really kind of surreal. Firing the damage doesn't seem to equate as nicely to landing a hit as it does with the other weapons. Just gotta run away now. Hope I can get away. No, destroyed. Shocking. Well done. And there we go. These weapons can quite easily be overpowered by ground units. And what you'll notice is the aerial units are few and far between, and those that are around seem to be being quite cagey. Okay, so now the question is, can it deal with crystals? So what I'm going to do is I'm going to take this into the BA and see how we do, and then I'm probably going to call the video there. I say I've lost track on what I've covered and what I haven't covered. I'll probably do the next video taking out some of my plasma bombers and see how they hold up against this kind of thing, and finish off reading the full patch notes. I think what I'll do for the name competition on my plasma bomber is I want to get that named really soon, so I can get it up on the CRF. I think what I'll do is I need to get the rest of my live stream videos. I think they're all uploaded now, so I'm going to start getting those guys published, and then once all of the live stream is up to date with where we are now, and I've had a plasma bomber video out to see how it copes with the flak, then I think we'll resolve the name competition. But for now, I'm just going to take this guy into a battle arena and see how he does. Okay, so let's see how this holds up, trying to take tower crystals out. Good, we are dealing damage. Okay, that's that side done. Nice. Okay. Now I've got to try and lead him somehow. Oh, I managed to destroy somebody, that's good. That's managed to scare him off. See if we can try and keep these guys from coming out too far. He's trying to return fire on me. Now we've got all the crystals on one side, we just need the other side. Taking hits, but I really want to help get this tower. There we go. Now we can see where this is coming from. Can we get the kill? No, but he's been destroyed. Good stuff. I need to regenerate now. Not much left of me, so I'm just going to hide behind here. There we go. Good stuff. I imagine it's going to take quite a bit to get the hang of what I'm supposed to be doing in terms of leading the aim and bringing these craft down. From what I heard in the stream, Rick's been able to effectively juggle craft into flying into the beams, not only leading them into the hits, but then directing where they're coming down, so that you can kind of juggle them into the damage. Now, can I get my healing back up? No. I'm going to have to back up all the way down over here. Time to run away. Oh, destroy it! I've been destroyed! But look at that, not bad on joint highest OC there. At 7, and seem to be doing far better than the enemy team.
Your middle fusion tower is under attack. Your middle fusion tower is under attack. Your middle fusion tower is under attack.
Okay, we need those towers now. Yep, got another kill. Let's see if we can get this down nice and quick. Good stuff. One left, there we go. There's my OC, come on. Yep. Excellent. Right, we need the other tower back.
Your plutonium reactor is under attack. Your plutonium reactor is under attack.
Still feeling very hit and miss here with what I'm supposed to be doing in terms of aiming. Luckily, it doesn't seem to be dealing too much of a problem when it comes to taking the towers. It's more just trying to lead the hits on the enemy. Oh, let me escape. Let me escape. Can I just get into safety? No. Never mind, never mind. Still joint highest on the OC. There's only one of the enemy who's caught up to our level. We've got all of the towers now. Oh, they've got one back. Okay, time to get back out there and see if I can lend a hand. Seem to be doing okay at the moment. We've just got a slight lead on them. If we can get this tower back, that would be awesome.
Your middle fusion tower is under attack.
Do this side first. Good, got an SMG with me now. Can we get it? Yes, we've got it, but we've lost another tower.
The team has captured the bottom fusion tower. Clock cycle booster activated.
Okay, he's taking SMG5 from over there. Now, how long at this distance does it take to lead a shot on this guy? I managed to hit him a little bit.
Enemy spotted.
Ouch, don't really want to be taking this guy on. No, he stripped my weapons straight away. Quite sensibly. And then I'm done for. So really, you do need a bit of support against ground units. Trying to fend off stuff like small SMG units on your own is pretty tricky. So having a dedicated healer or a little SMG buddy or some such would go down great. I think it'd be a nice craft to have out in a platoon.
Your plutonium reactor is under
Right,
attack.
we're under attack from somewhere. Have we taken care of it, or was it something down here? There's nothing around here, that's good.
The enemy plutonium crystal is nearly destroyed.
Good. It looks like we're all gathering on their protonium crystal. Hopefully that should be keeping most of the enemy at the base. I should be able to get down there and join in, if I can make it in time. It's about to go. Will I even see it? Can we get this hit on the crystals? Yes, it's done. GG, guys. Lovely stuff. Okay, so we got a team victory there. And certainly didn't get the highest number of kills, but I've said it before. Quite often you'll see the highest number of kills on the enemy team, and this is because they have players focused on kills rather than towers, and that can cost you if you don't switch once you've gained the OC advantage into the tower control. You can see we've got a much more kind of average kind of kill, a lot lower, although most of our team had higher OC. But clearly we were working on the tower control. Quite high there with the assists, managed to get 9 assists, which is quite nice. And I was the highest on my team for damage, which is awesome. As well as also being second highest for score, which is very nice and honestly quite surprising. It was very strange in the gameplay. I wasn't really sure if I was actually contributing that much, but obviously with helping taking the odd tower, and as well as that being able to help with the assists, although it didn't feel like I was really knowledgeable about what I was doing when I did manage to land hits on the aircraft, it did seem like it did them a lot of damage and brought them spiraling out of control onto the ground. So it was quite a nice game. Okay, so that's not bad at all, but of course I'm now only on the 50 of the millions of the RP. Oh, I really wish I'd managed to grind up to 100 million before I'd bought these, but I really can't believe how expensive these things are. And of course I've seen on the forums a lot of people complaining that these only fire 2 shots, considering it looks like they've got 4 barrels. But actually, if you have a look at them, it appears that only 1 is a large caliber a barrel, and apparently I've heard something to do with this was either something part of this design was meant to recoil, but they haven't implemented that yet. I'm not sure if they're going to get around to doing that. It depends how high poly they start doing stuff. I mean, I've started building a few things in 3D now. But getting back into it, everything I've built so far has been way too high poly. At some point I'll knuckle down, but I've just been having fun playing at the moment. But it seems like these smaller barrels, somebody said they collect gas or vent gas. They really do seem barrel shaped though. It'd be quite nice if they could be some kind of rail. I mean, could you imagine? That would be awesome if you could switch between the flak and rail on these. That would be something else. But yes, as far as the saying, only these 2, the larger 2 barrels, actually fire anything. So that's a little bit misleading. If it'd been a design choice I'd be making, I'd probably make these look a little less barrel shaped and possibly have them end about here on this connection point to kind of make it look like they were more to do with reinforcing the weapon, or possibly a shunt to allow recoil of the main weapons should they ever bring that in. But who knows? Who knows? Apparently these are kind of almost placeholder models at the moment. So who knows what we'll get in the future. But so far I'm enjoying them. As I say, I haven't been on to play properly yet, so I've not had any of my plasma bombers out. But what I'm going to do now is I'm going to end this episode, and then I'm going to record another episode taking out my plasma bombers and hopefully seeing how they deal against this new AeroFlak AA weapon. So I'll let you know more what's going on in that video. Hopefully I'll have all of the live streaming episodes up sometime soon. And I'm hoping this week to get back into uploading and publishing some other titles as well as Robocraft. I mean, now that the AeroFlak has come on and I've taken such a hit in the RP, I'm going to have to be playing a lot of Robocraft. But certainly I'm going to be playing some Faster Than Light and some Darkest Dungeons, so we should see some videos of those as well as maybe some other titles. Anyway guys, I hope you enjoyed that. I hope you're having lots of fun with the AeroFlak. Please let me know your thoughts on this new weapon type and how it's affected the game for you. If you like the videos, please do like, comment, and of course don't forget to subscribe. I'll see you all next time. Bye bye.